1 and 2. Hey YouTube, and welcome to the very first segment of Okay, so I'm Avalon, and this week what I'm going to be ranting about is bugs. The reason why I'm going to be talking about this today is because something happened to me yesterday and I'm like totally traumatized by it, and I'm really kind of proud of myself at the same time. So I wanted to share it with you guys, and this is where bug number 1 comes in: spiders. The thing with spiders is they have those like little like 8 legs, and everybody's always like, oh, they're like so not scary, they're like so much smaller than you, and I'm like, so? They're still gonna attack me, they're gonna jump on me and be all spidery, and like, ew. It's gross. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because yesterday I was in my shower, and you know, I was just taking a delightful shower, and like my shower head is like, doesn't really move, and there was a spider like in the corner where my shower head couldn't reach it because like I took it off. So I was like trying to point the water at it to like drown it, and it wasn't working. So I couldn't call for like anyone else in my family because I was showering, obviously. So I decided to be ingenious, and I took the caps from one of my shampoo bottles and I was filling it with water. It's like a tiny little thing, and I was like tossing it at the spider. But I didn't want the spider to like go flying or like splatter because of it and then go on me, because the whole point was for the spider not to touch me. So I was like outside of my shower, like throwing water at it. Anyways, it worked. I drowned it. I drowned the spider. Bug number 2, caterpillars. When I was younger, I collected caterpillars with my friends. And, you know, I used to think they were really awesome until one of them, like, peed on me or something, and then I thought they were really gross. Anyways, we would put them in this little cage, and we were like, oh, look at the caterpillars, they're so cute, and we would feed it leaves. You know, we were like little kids, so we thought the caterpillar would stay alive. Well, guess what happened? They turned into moths, which are really freaking nasty, by the way. One was in my room this summer, and I almost cried. I captured it in, like, a Rice Krispies box. Because I had one in my room, and I closed it, and I put it outside my door, and my dad was like, Avalon, what is this thing outside your door? And I was like, oh, there's a moth in it, I want you to get rid of it. And he was like, what? And it was really funny. And you know what else caterpillars transform into? Butterflies. Bug number 3. I hate butterflies. They're honestly, you know, they're kind of pretty from afar, but then, like, they come into your face, and they have, like, a billion eyes, and they're looking at you with their ugly little faces and their ugly little eyeballs, and you're like, ugh, get this thing away from me. And it's so gross. I don't know how people think butterflies are pretty. Like, you go to, one of those, like, planetarium thingies. I think, no, it's not a planetarium. Where do they display bugs? Anyways, one of those places where they have, like, spears through, spears, like needles, like through the butterfly, and they're like displaying, like, oh, look how pretty the butterfly is. You look at it, it is the ugliest thing ever. Like, it comes from a caterpillar. Caterpillars are ugly, okay? So the butterfly is bound to be ugly. That is my logic. Next bug. Earwigs. I think the thing I hate most about earwigs is, like, the fact that in my head they're like little baby scorpions, because they have those little pincer thingies, and like, they're so disgusting and ugly, and they move so fast. So you try killing it, and there it is wiggling around, like getting away from you, and you're like, what are you doing? I'm trying to kill you. Why are you escaping? And it is so frustrating, and I just hate it. Hate it. I hate it. I want to kill them all. One time, I think what scarred me the most about earwigs is we found one in our apartment once at my dad's, and my dad wasn't sure what it was at the time, so he decided to capture it and put it in a plastic container. He put said container on the dining room table. So, you know, I get to his house, and I'm like, what's in the container? I lift it, there's a freaking bug in it. And I screamed so loud, and I, like, dropped the container, obviously. And, like, I don't think it escaped, but it was really gross, and, like, I almost cried. And it was just really scarring, and, like, they had the bug thing on the table. Like, really? Why? Why would you do that? Anyways, it was really gross. And the reason why he captured it, I think, is to observe it and to see how long it would live in the container. The next bug I really hate are fruit flies. Mostly because they're just really annoying. Not that that they're like intimidating, they're just really, really annoying. Like in the summer, my parents leave fresh fruits and vegetables on the counter because we get fresh fruit from my grandma's garden. So we leave them out, and guess what happens to fresh ripening fruit? Fruit flies! And we've had fruit flies in our kitchen all summer because of this, and they're so irritating, and now they've like migrated all throughout the house, and it's like the worst thing ever. You leave like a peach pit in the basement for like 2 seconds out, and like fruit flies everywhere. Nasty. Nasty. I've been like Googling how to get rid of fruit flies, and I have this new trick, and it's really exciting, and I'm like trapping them. But I'm releasing them outside into the wild, so I'm not being a horrible human being. So there's that. Next, the last bug I hate the most are beetles. Why, you may ask? Because they're disgusting. Like, they're like fat and like black or rainbowy blue or whatever color they are, and like, you know, like they're really gross looking, first of all. Second of all, you step on it and it makes a crunching sound. Like, how freaking disgusting is that? Like, ew! I don't want to step on something and hear a crunch. First of all, I feel like I'm killing its soul. Second of all, it sounds gross. And third of all, it's all under my shoe after. By the way, I never kill bugs. I hate killing bugs, except that one spider that I drowned, but I honestly never kill bugs. I hate it so much. I get other people to do it, so I'm not a bug murderer. You can go blame my family. You can go yell at them, you bug enthusiasts. Okay, so that is it for this week's segment of Rants with Avalon. I'll see you guys every Thursday, so subscribe, like the video, show it to your friends, whatever. We appreciate all the support we can get. Thank you guys, and see you next week.